Good morning, boxers. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Now with Kilola with Student Council News.
Thank you, Jasmine. So now I have a quick reminder from Student Council, and remember to turn in your essay, your video, and your artwork project so you could win those $10. And we're gonna have word of the week posted around all over campus. So if you see the word, just go to your advisory teacher and tell them the word and give them the definition, and you guys can win something. And we will have 2 volunteer opportunities: the March 21st, and it's going to be the beach cleanup at Santa Monica, and June 2nd, which is the food bank. So you guys, if you guys want some hours, you guys can come out and do those and support your school. And yeah. So that's it for today, and back to you guys.
Thank you, Kilola.
Now Rebecca with yearbook.
Good morning, seniors. Pre-order your yearbooks before they sell out. They're only $40.
Yes, sir.
Now back to you, Yvette and Jasmine.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Now with David with some announcements.
College Ready Boxers, there's gonna be a beanie coming out. It's gonna be $12. Remember to order it. Well, to buy it when it comes out. It's gonna come out in the middle of April. And, well, yeah, get a beanie. And now Mr. Morales with a literary moment.
Yeah! Oh, wow! Hey, welcome to this literary moment. I know. It's been so long. Did you miss me? What? Yeah, come on, you missed me. You know you did. Anyway, welcome. We're back at the Globe Theater, and I was doing a little sumo action. Sumo. Okay, so you don't know sumo, that's when big guys get together and they try to throw each other on the ground, stuff like that. But that's what I was doing, and I'm going to tell you more about that later. This literary moment is all about transitions. Signposts. They're called signposts. Transitions. Words that transition from one idea to the next. So it's like, there you are, and you're going down the freeway, right? And how fast are you going down the freeway? 10 miles an hour? No! You are flying down the freeway like 75 miles an hour. You're like, whoa, going down the freeway, whoa! And how do you know to get off of that exit? Right there, whoa, that one. How do you know? How do you know what to do? Okay, how do you know to get off? Signposts, okay? There's a sign that says, hey, you get off here, you get to go to the beach. Woohoo! Go to the beach. So you go down here, you go to the beach, and you go turn off, right? Well, you need those signposts, otherwise you wouldn't know how to get off. You'd see like a tree and you're like, I think I remember that tree. Isn't that the one that takes you to the beach or what? You know what I mean? So it's the same when you read. When you're reading, read. And how do you know what's going to come next? Okay, it's called a transition. Okay, it's a word or a phrase that tells you what's going to come next. Like, for example, first, and then when you read second, you know that second is the second point or the second thing that's going to happen, right? So, when we write, we need to write with transitions to put up those signposts, to tell the reader what we're going to say next, and how it relates with what we just said. So, let's go back to sumo. Whenever I go like this, that's a transition, okay? So, last night, I was watching sumo with my wife, Shizue, and my son, Tayo. First, we turned on the computer and flipped into YouTube, where we searched for sumo March 2012. Next, I asked my wife, Shizue, who she wants to watch. As she looked at me, whoa, that whole phrase was a transition. She thought, and then she spoke, hakuho. So hakuho is the grand champion. Likewise, my son, Tayo, that's him, he's so cute, said, Hakuho, Hakuho. So I clicked on Hakuho, and then, did you get that? And then? Okay. And then we started watching Hakuho. However, I couldn't hear very much because, well actually no, that's conjunction, sorry. Because my wife started screaming, Hakuho, Hakuho, Hakuho! And I couldn't hear anything because my ears went deaf. It was so loud. I'm sorry, I forgot the and, comma. I couldn't hear anything because it was, my ears went deaf and it was so loud. In short, Hakuho threw the other sumo out of the ring, and my son started screaming too, and so did I, and we were all happy. And that has been this literary moment. Transition, baby, transition. Write a transition in front of every single sentence and try to sound really good by using a transition in front of every sentence you speak. Well, you're gonna sound so sophisticated. You're gonna sound just like the Bard. And you know who the Bard is. Shakespeare out. That has been this literary moment. See you guys later. See you in like, I don't know when, but I miss you. Bye.
Thank you, David and Mr. Morales.
Now we'll let Sal with more announcements.
Thank you, Jasmine and Yvette. For all college-ready students, today is the beginning of the benchmarks. Today and tomorrow will be math and science, and Wednesday and Thursday will be English and history. Make sure you study very hard because these tests could be kind of difficult sometimes. And also on Friday, we're having an ice cream social /Dex, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, LaSalle.
Now with David with some important information for seniors.
Seniors! Hey! Your cap and gown. $21. Hey! And you can get this. Pay your cap and gowns, okay? Bye.
Thank you, David.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Mr. King right here, chilling in my own spot right here at home. You know, I'm about to do a little bit of flowing, kick some flows off right here in the little home studio action. But this week we got poetry, so I wanted to just introduce it to you before I do a little editing on that and let you know, here it comes. So please vote this week for the poets. And here they come.
I want to cry. I want to scream. I want everything to be as before you and me were together. But now I'm broken hearted. I'm suicidal. Everything is dark. I never wanted this to happen again. But you were the one that made it happen. Not me. Not even my heart. Because my heart is in the floor right now. Crying, dying for you. Well, you made it to be right now. All I wanted you is me and you to be happy. All I wanted is you to have a life with me. But I know you didn't want that. I know you didn't want me. I'm sorry I wasn't the one. I'm sorry for being a mistake. But I'm really, really sorry. I'm a freak and a creep to you. I'm sorry I wasn't the one in your heart. But you were the one in my heart.
The title of this poem is Mind versus Brain. What is pain? Is it a chemical reaction in the hypothalamus? What is pain? Is it too much passion wasted resulting in callousness? What is pain? The sound of a skateboard when it breaks, or a bone. What is pain? That ghost that haunts a house that's not really a home. The bridge between science and soul is burning, and I'm not sure whether I should jump and make my life easier for a moment, or fall and stick to my guns. Regardless, there's this lump from yearning for an explanation greater than the ones in these textbooks, written by some white man whose hair is greater than a Mapplethorpe statue, and hasn't a clue what the hood is really like, besides the mental shows and 30-minute stereotypes he watches on BET. That's pain, and that's hurt to me. A grain of sand amongst the desert, and unless I get kidnapped or shoot up a school, nobody but you and I will ever know I exist.
If you were alone in a white empty room, you would probably go crazy. That's how it feels when you're on the streets of LA daily. The image and sound of this white empty room sounds clean. In LA, Hollywood and Beverly Hills are known But just like this room, there are corners that are mean, unseen, and never even bothered to be clean. Being alone in a room like this is really bad for your mental health. In LA, it's every man for himself. In this room, not everybody gets out. The doors only open sometimes. The ones who don't get out depend on street crimes. Los Angeles is my white empty room, full of drugs, sirens, violence, crime scenes, fame, lights, and doom. Thank you.
Alright, so there you guys go. You got it for this week. Okay, so go vote for either Luis, Valley, or Andres. You can go right now to www.collegeready5.org. And you got some beautiful poets, beautiful material right there. And I'll talk to you and see you next week. Peace. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the winner of the singing competition from a few weeks ago was Yoselin Valdez. Oh!
Okay, so very quick reminder, it's Jasmine's birthday today, so at the count of 3, if you guys wish, can you guys sing happy birthday with me? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
No.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. This is so stupid. Happy birthday, dear Jasmine. Happy birthday to
I was all like a dead chicken.
This was it, boxers. We have 1 week left for spring break.
Woo!